let's see some ID, pal.
AM 1610, KMPC Ponsford.
The station that reaches the beaches and rocks the shores.
Welcome back. Today we are doing Bites interview show. Our special guest today, in more than one way, is Jedediah. Our first question is, what is your favorite color?
Blue. My favorite color is blue.
And where are you from, Jedediah?
I'm from Italy.
Where exactly from Italy?
Rome.
Well, that's pretty cool. All right, next question. What is your favorite sport, and do you play any sports?
My favorite sport is hockey, and I have played it too.
What is your favorite movie that you have seen in less than 30 days, and who did you go to see it with?
Well, I have seen many movies, but I guess Transformers 3 in 3D is my favorite movie so far. And I went with my friend Naimba.
What is your favorite activity and why?
My favorite activity? Well, I have a couple, but to narrow it down a little, my favorite activity must be climbing, because I can climb like a monkey.
And do you have any siblings, Jedediah? If so, who are their names and how many are there?
Yes, indeed, I have 16 siblings. But I know that it's a lot, but I lived with it. And guess what? One of them, of the 15 siblings, is a girl, and she's the youngest. I'm the oldest, and we have our times about hating and liking each other. Their names are Amazon, Be Wild, Catastrophic, Dimitri, Elfka, Flinga, Galactic, Hatana, Iselic, Jedediah, Clowry, Limas, Motriatic, Nalina, Astrigma, and Betsy. The names are in order, by the way.
Wow. Well, that is a lot of siblings, and there are indeed weird names. Next question. Do you have a license, and if do, what type of car do you have?
Yes, I do have a license. I had driver's ed the first time I could and passed all the tests on the first time. The car I got is the most favorite car, which is my blue Ferrari. I have been the fastest possible on that baby. It was awesome.
Wow, that is sweet. I want to know, how do you get such a nice blue Ferrari?
Well, how I got the money to buy the Ferrari is, first off, I did not buy the Ferrari. I won it at one of the car drawings when I was at the car show. I'm 18, just to let you know. I'm also so smart in high school, they let me go to college at the age of 16. And I was so smart in college, I got my doctor's degree at the age of 18. And now I'm going to become rich with becoming a doctor.
Wow. Well, that is very amazing. I have never heard of anyone going to college at the age of 16 and getting his doctor's degree at the age of 18. Way to go, Jedediah. Now, we will get back on track and say my next question. What is your favorite thing to do in the summer and why?
Woohoo! This is the best question yet. And my favorite one, too. The favorite to do in the summer is video games. It's just so much fun. No school, no homework. Just go down in my man cave and play some games.
Well, that is very interesting. Video games in the summer when, of course, you could be camping, swimming, hanging out with friends.
Yep, that's right.
Well, thanks, Jedediah, for your answers, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. I'm Nate, and I'm going to talk about sports. The Twins crushed the Yankees in a 4-0 series sweep. The Twins are only 3 games from the lead, and they have a 7-game win streak. Hopefully, they have enough energy to win the World Series. And in other news, the Women's World Cup has a champion. The Japanese won in a shootout against the USA. The Vikings training camp starts this week, and Brett Favre claims he still plays. He says his retirement papers were fake, and he didn't even sign them. The Viking coaching staff is trying to explain that he retired. Overall, Jared Allen had to pick him up and throw him outside while everyone else locked the door. Now in gossip, Lindsay Lohan got out of jail just to be put back in 10 minutes later after running a red light and a car chase. Taylor Swift takes revenge. She smashes her guitar over Kanye West's head after losing to him in the same award she won last year. Kanan Thompson joins the Lonely Islands as a songwriter. Keenan has been made famous by the TV show Saturday Night Live and has been on the TV show for 15 years and planning to make him a more household name. That is all I have. Let's take a break now and listen to some Green Day.
I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority, 'cause I wanna be the minority. I pledge allegiance to the underworld, one nation under dark, there of which I stand alone. A face in the crowd, a song against the mold. Without a doubt, singled out the only way I know. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority, 'cause I wanna be the minority. Stepped out of the line, like a ship runs from the hood, marching out of time to my loving now. The only way I know, one light, one mind, flashing in the dark, blinded by the silence of 1,000 broken hearts. For crying out loud, she screamed under me, afraid for all, fuck 'em all, you are your side. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority, 'cause I wanna be the minority. One light, one mind, flashing in the dark, blinded by the silence of 1,000 broken hearts. For crying out loud, she screamed under me, afraid for all, fuck 'em all, you are your side. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority, 'cause I wanna be the minority.
Welcome back to our broadcast. This is Aaron Rolene doing the cat dog story. Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away, on planet Zorg, there were two evil doctors who tried to upgrade cats and dogs, but they couldn't make it work, so they put the two together to make the cat dog. It has huge claws, 8 on each foot. They have 8 legs, 2 heads with big fangs. They are 1 foot long, have huge muscles, and broad shoulders. So they made millions of them and sent them to each continent. First they took out the major cities, but as they were taking over the planet, space monkeys from the rival planet Graz came and took it over instead. So the two doctors went underground and gave the cat dogs awesome weapons, so they had an epic battle for planet Zorg. Of course, there are no more people left on planet Zorg. The space monkeys have killed the doctors. Then the giant worms came and ate everybody. They evolved into cannibals and ended up eating each other. The end.
Thanks, Aaron. That was an interesting story. Now I'm Edward Hugo with the review on the Mini Point food. I was overall very impressed with the food quality at Mini Point Scout Camp. It was always warm and I never had to leave hungry. Breakfast always included a steaming bowl of oatmeal with brown sugar on the side. The French toast on Friday morning was especially good. It went great with the sausage and syrup. It also included a cold glass of milk to wash down the rich French toast. The other breakfasts were all very good. One included yogurt, which was very delicious. The only meal I didn't really care for was biscuits and gravy, but I don't care for biscuits and gravy in general, and it's not the camp's fault. Lunch was by far my favorite meal of the day. It featured one pitcher of juice, which was very refreshing. Some of the other lunch meals also included a bag of chips, which went great with what was being served that day. The lunch meals were very balanced, lots of food from each food group. Monday featured chicken patties, which went great with a little bit of barbecue sauce. My favorite lunch meal was cheeseburgers on Friday. My burger featured a slice of cheese, some mustard, and onions. This is one of the lunches that included a bag of kettle chips, which went phenomenal with the burger. Dinner was the meal that wrapped up the day. It was good to get some food after troop activities and merit badge sessions. Dinner also included a pitcher of cold juice. There was not a dinner that I did not like. They are all very filling. The spaghetti and meat sauce tasted delicious. The ham and corn was also very good. It included a very large slice of ham and a healthy scoop of sweet corn. All the meals included an added bonus, granny bread, a neatly cut piece of bread. The great part about the bread is that you had a choice between butter, peanut butter, jelly, honey, or brown sugar to put on your bread. I think the bread was especially tasty with 2 scoops of brown sugar and some honey. Overall, it was a great camp with great food. The cooks did an awesome job cooking and serving the food. I had no problems. I got enough of everything, and I was a very happy camper.
Thanks for the review, Ed. All right, hi, my name is Nick, and I'm going to talk about traffic. Today is a nice sunny day on the roads, and there is no real bad traffic. Oh, wait, I just heard that there's a huge speed race going on a highway, and there is a Lamborghini and a Ford Mustang racing down the road and being chased by the police. The police are not really being able to catch up to them, and they are setting up a blockade ahead to stop the Lamborghini. But the Lamborghini was too fast and hits the blockade, and then the Mustang goes around it, still being able to dodge it. And the policemen look upset, but then they call in a helicopter. And the helicopter comes and starts ready to drop some spikes up ahead. Now looking back at the Lamborghini, a man comes walking out, and they're sending him on the floor, being ready to send him to jail. Now back to the Mustang. The car is now heading straight for the first spike strip. Now that the helicopter let it down, he first goes around and misses it. But he is still heading for the second one it laid down. And, oh my God, it hit it. Now he's still going for just a little bit. He's slowly slowing down, and now he finally stops. The police come to him, get the man out, and arrest him. Wow, what a crazy thing this was. The car went a total of 20 miles. This is Nick, and thanks for your Speed Chase traffic news. And now for some music.
She didn't care, but anyway, I tried last week for to call her, she wasn't home, but anyway, I think I'll spend my life alone, I really don't care right now, but anyway, the state of affairs and the state of emotion, the kind of thing that you must understand, I'll tell you one thing, you tell me, and then we walk away, maybe then shake hands. It's bad for me, but anyway, I don't think that TV was joking when it told me this, but anyway, the newsman said not to sit on straight politics, it's my life he's trying to save, but anyway, I found out that I got eye cancer, too many television waves, but anyway, the state of affairs and the state of emotion, kind of thing that you must understand, I'll tell you one thing, you tell me, and then we walk away, maybe then shake hands. anyway, I think the past is behind us. Be real confusing if not. But anyway, I put all my hope in tomorrow. It's gonna be great, I can tell. But anyway, I see a new day is dawning. And let's just sit let go well. But anyway, it's a state of affairs, a state of emotion, the kind of thing that you must understand. I tell you one thing, you tell me another. We walk away, maybe then shake hands.
Welcome back to our broadcast. I'm Tanner Else with Gossip. Selena Gomez plays a prank on Justin Bieber, leaving him bald. Now the fans chase the girl from America's Got Talent. The sumo wrestling match between Fujimo Nakahaki and Naka Sagimaha ended badly when Fujimo fell over and a level 8 earthquake on the Richter scale started. The Catahoulasaurus was spotted stealing food from the mess hall. 2 minutes later, it was seen being chased down the road by a furious Bob. Taylor Swift expressed her feelings too much. All the boys she sang about happened to be at that concert. An iCarly episode got canceled early after Sam got too swingy with the butter sock and knocked Gibby out. A Tennessee farmer lost his wife to a tornado on Tuesday. He recalls yelling, "No, Bessie, no," as the cow was lifted from the field. The polar bear was spotted chasing Boots Hanson around Many Point. "I'm gonna eat you." Rumor has it that the Jagger board, which gets you anything in the trading post for free, has been hidden somewhere near the beginners section at Buckskin Beach. So get those snorkels out and see if you can find it. Curious George too curious? Yes. George was rescued from the alligator pit after he jumped in to touch one. He was sent home with the man in the yellow hat a few minutes later. The Cookie Monster on Sesame Street has become the Vegetable Monster. Some thought this day would never come, but some say it's okay. Next year is 2012. Are you tired of these bugs? Well, try bug spray. Us campers have found that it attracts more than it repels. The Loch Ness... Wait! Breaking news. Selena Gomez was just hit in the head by a metal water bottle during her concert. It was thrown by Justin Bieber. Well, that's all.
All right, thanks for the update, Tanner. All right, my name is Andrew Brewer, and I'm going to be here talking to you about general classic rock. In the late 1970s, Rush got its start in a small Canadian town with a new sound and an insanely new voice. This trio of men played things never heard of or thought possible by just three guys. With Geddy Lee on bass, keyboard, and the lead vocal, Alex Lifeson on lead guitar and backup vocals, and Neil Peart on the drums. This trio made over 25 albums, with a few becoming gold and platinum. This band is still going today on tour and making a new album that is scheduled to be released by the end of this year. New releases includes Caravan and BU2B, and they are playing the full version of these songs and of their more popular albums on tour now. One of the things Rush is more famous for is for their long ballads that go from anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes long. They're really insane. And then we're going to jump to Metallica. Metallica is one of the first real heavy metal bands that opened the doors for other bands to really be accepted into the music society today. Without Metallica, we would not know the modern rock or heavy metal we have today. Metallica has been very influential in all modern rock and in the foundation for all rockers today. Some of their hits include Enter Sandman, One, Where I Roam, and Master Puppets. There are other really great artists that that base off these songs, and they have a lot more songs than just those, way many more to count. And then we end off with Van Halen. Van Halen was created by its two brothers in the group, Eddie Van Halen and Alex Van Halen, and was made famous by David Lee Roth's high-pitched vocals and Eddie Van Halen's insane guitar solos. With Eddie Van Halen's main lead guitar solos, they have really had a lot of sold-out shows, and had really great tours with like 5-10 minute long solos just with his guitar. Some of their more hits would be Running with the Devil, Jump, Hot for Teacher, Panama, Jamie's Crying, and also a 2-minute recording of Eddie Van Halen's guitar solo called Eruption.
This is Brennan, and I'm going to be going on with classic rock. Okay, Poison. This is Poison, a rock band. They started in the 1980s. They have people in their band, singer Bret Michaels, CeCe the guitars, and the drummer Bobby, and that's all they have. 5 and more hits. They are a good band. They are a famous band still today. They still have concerts. Now I'm going to be talking about AC/DC. Their first singer died after their first album and found a new singer named Angus Young. They are famous for their songs Thunderstruck, Back in Black. It was a comeback song to signal that they were back and better than ever. Their most recent album, Black Eyes, it was a huge hit all across America, and they sold a lot of copies. Okay, now I'm going to be talking about Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy was a part of Black Sabbath before he went on his own. When he was a part of Black Sabbath, he had many hits: Crazy Train, Iron Man, Paranoid, War Pigs. When he was just Ozzy, he had other hits like Shout in the Dark, Bark at the Moon, and Let Me Hear You Scream. And that's all for classic rock. Here's some Van Halen.
She was a seaside sitting, just smoking and a drinking on ringside, on top of the world, oh yeah. She had a drink in her hand, she had her toes in the sand, oh wow, what a beautiful girl, ah yeah. What a sweet talking honey with a little bit of money, so don't go head around. Creature from the sea with the looks to me like she liked to fool around. What a snappy little mammy, gonna keep a pappy happy and accompany me to the ends of the earth. Ah, yeah. So I said, here I am, they know, man of the world, no. All I need is a beautiful girl. Ah, yeah, beautiful girls. Come here, honey, come on. Well, I'm a bum in the sun and I'm having fun, and I know you know I got no special plans. Special plans. All the bills are paid, I got it made in the shade, and all I need is the woman. Understand? What a sweet talking honey with a little bit of money, she don't go head around. A creature from the sea with the looks to me like she liked to fool around. Here I am, they know, man of the world, no. All I need is a beautiful girl. Ah, yeah, beautiful girl. Oh, come this way. sand, all I need